Ricola.
Let's go.
All right. Hey guys, thanks for coming back again. We're here with Southwest of Normal. Just a reminder, hit that subscribe button, like, share this with all your friends. Do all the things.
Do it today. Like, don't wait till the next episode. Subscribe today.
Like literally right now.
Like, hit the button.
What are you doing with your life if you're not hitting it right now? Stay tuned. We're going to be talking sports, and then we're going to be talking sports.
Are we really talking sports? Okay. Yeah. We'll see. Let's go.
Let's go. Jimmy. So you are a sports fanatic.
I am a basketball fanatic.
And I am not.
Like, I love the game of basketball. Now, I keep up with football, and I'll keep up with baseball.
Okay.
But as far as, like, what I follow religiously, it's basketball.
It's basketball. And specifically?
I mean, anything. But the Rockets.
The Rockets
are
your team?
I love the Rockets.
Dempsey boys.
Oh, yeah. We'll watch the WNBA. We'll watch the NBA. We'll watch college basketball.
You're a liar. Nobody watches the WNBA.
I actually watch the W.
I watch Caitlyn. That's about it.
There you go.
I don't even go out of my way to watch that. I am a football boy and a baseball kid. Those are my go-tos, right? So, and I was, and subsequently am now again, a Spurs fan.
Okay, yeah, no, the Spurs, I mean, it's hard not to root for their organization.
When I went to San Antonio, I moved there in high school. We've talked about this. And I fell in love with the Spurs. But that was when the Twin Towers, may they rest in peace, but that's when the Twin Towers were there, right? Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
You have arguably the best coach in NBA history. You have a top 5 player in Tim Duncan. And you have just team basketball.
Yeah, you had Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. Like, that was a great team. I want to talk, what is the best sports movie
See,
of all
I knew
time?
it. I knew we were going to be talking about sports. We're talking about movies.
I know, but I want to talk about why, because here's the deal. The movies lead a whole bunch of people into those things.
Okay.
I would have never, ever watched basketball ever. If it forever, if it wasn't for Space Jam.
Okay. Which wasn't even a great movie, but yeah.
Shut your mouth.
Dude, it was just iconic because it was Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. It was all right.
It was Michael Jordan. Okay, so it wasn't like the best sports movie, but what would be like your top, let's say, basketball?
So surprisingly, a recent movie on Netflix called Hustle. It's actually with a current NBA player that's playing right now. Adam Sandler is a talent scout, and he's working for this. I believe it's the Celtics. I may be wrong.
Okay.
But it's a great film, great flick, and it just makes you want to go out and like work hard and play basketball and hustle.
It makes me want to go out and hustle.
Yeah.
So it's highly rated.
Highly rated. Yeah.
Okay, so I haven't ever heard of that movie.
Great film.
I don't. But then there's movies like White Men Can't Jump.
It's a good, iconic for sure.
It's a great little like street basketball movie.
Woody Harrelson, yeah. I would say that this movie is more about the grind and getting into the NBA and, basketball per se. I think White Men Can't Jump. It evolves around basketball, but it's about the relationship between Woody Harrelson and Snipes and.
No, I get that.
You know
it's
what I mean?
More movie.
Yeah.
More movie than it is like basketball or sport, right? So then, what would your favorite football movie be?
Ooh. Man, I
think there's two.
I'm a sucker for Rudy.
And that is not one of the two.
But I know, but I it's such a feel-good story.
What is it with you and Hobbits?
I'm just telling you, it's a great film, and it's like he gets it. Rudy,
he gets it.
Rudy.
It's like some great little like special needs story.
See, I loved Rudy. Another football movie. I mean, it's kind of hard to go against like Little Giants.
Giants?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to pick like actual shit here.
Rudy's a movie. It's a football movie.
It's not a good one. Like, it's a feel-good, it's a Hallmark movie.
What do you like? Invincible? Like Mark
With
Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg? Absolutely not. But that was a fun story. A walk-on on the Eagles.
Like Rudy?
Like
Making it to Notre Dame?
I don't always want them to be like great feel-good movies. Varsity Blues.
Oh, dude, that's awful. You're just saying that because he just died.
No, but may he rest in peace. I mean,
Sorry, that was very...
You have zero respect for the dead. Dawson, may you rest in peace. Now, Varsity Blues, I Don't Want Your Life is fantastic. That movie's great.
Is that the dude with the big old guy and the pig in the truck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It goes through his depression and how he's not good enough. It was a great movie.
I don't know if I put that top 10.
I think it's number one. I think
it's not
Remember
number
the
one.
Titans is number one.
Strong Side.
Left side.
Strong Side.
Left side.
That's number one.
That one is number one.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list here too that we kind of have just written out. You know, Friday Night Lights
Is good. I actually thought it was too dark.
I actually forgot about Any Given Sunday. See, Rudy's on the list, bro.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'd rather see The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler, not the original.
No, I think Rudy is definitely up there. The Jerry Maguire.
And what about Jerry Maguire, though?
Help me, help you.
Definitely not a football movie.
Help me, help you.
Show me the Quan.
Yeah. It's a good movie. And I said Invincible. I told you Invincible's up here too.
Yeah, I don't think Invincible should be on there. The Replacements is good.
I think
but
Little
that's
Giant
just
should
funny.
it shines a little brighter than Varsity Blues, to be honest.
Which one does?
Little Giants.
You think Little Giants should be on here more than Varsity Blues should be on here?
Icebox.
That is
You may hit like a boy.
crazy. I'm gonna
You tackle like a
I'm
boy.
gonna punch you with this. Fine. We're gonna put this aside because I don't think we're gonna come to terms with this. Baseball movies.
Okay, baseball movies.
I think your Little Giants here could have a shot, right? The equivalent would be The Sandlot.
So The Sandlot is iconic, and it's in a league of its own. The Sandlot.
A League of Their Own?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good too.
I love that movie. It's so good.
There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah, and he pisses for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably to me, honestly, The Sandlot and I think equivalently The League of Their Own are my top two. Like, I think they were just good movies.
I think you're right. Those I can watch those over and over and over.
I do see. I mean, Field of Dreams, obviously, great flick. It's funny that Kevin Costner's in For the Love of the Game.
He's in
and Field of Dreams
and Bull Durham.
Or you can also, you could throw in here Rookie of the Year, Angels,
Okay, I'll
Angels
take
in
that.
the Outfield.
Yeah,
then
I
you
think
had-
Funky Butt Lovin' is an iconic movie. Rookie of the Year was great.
So and honestly, I think any sports movie, just by nature, is going to be a feel-good movie.
It should be, right?
There's very
Major
few-
League is funny, right? So it's like a funny movie.
Yeah,
Makes you feel good.
but even like League of Their Own, I'm not League of Their Own. The Longest Yard in football. It's the guards giving it to the
Yeah.
not the guards, the prisoners giving it to the guards at the end, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the guards giving it to the prisoners in the beginning.
yeah, but it's a feel good, like they got it, they want it.
Yeah, I love that movie. I like any sports movie for what it is, right? Which is typically a feel good, but I don't want it to only be feel good. Whereas on the flip of that, right, Any Given Sunday
Dark.
is like beat the hell out of you.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
And you leave it going, I don't like any of my life right now. There was another one with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis, where he's running down the field and he's like trying to save his family because he has to make this touchdown. If he doesn't make the touchdown, then they're going to kill his family. And he pulls out a gun and he just starts shooting the other players as he's running down the field.
The only movie I know that they're shooting on a field is Gridiron Gang
Oh, I haven't watched that since the first time I watched it.
with The Rock
Yeah.
and Exhibit. I think is in there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that existed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so golf.
I've only seen a few of these on this list here.
You don't really think of like sports movies and go, oh yeah, that golf movie was fantastic.
I mean, when I think of golf, I think of Happy Gilmore.
It was iconic. I think it brought a lot of people to the.
I actually enjoyed
course.
part 2 as well.
The second Happy Gilmore also brought a bunch of new guys to the field, like Rory McIlroy was in it,
Yeah.
and a bunch of new PGA players. But it also had the old hand as well.
Yeah, I like that it just made fun of itself. Like,
Yeah.
it brought back all the old characters and nostalgic characters.
And it had your favorite person, Bad Bunny, on it.
He's not my favorite person, but he's a Latino that had a great Super Bowl
He's
show.
a good representative.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good Super Bowl show. Caddyshack, though, I think trumps Happy Gilmore. But again, these are comedies, right?
Yeah.
So there isn't really. There's a couple of dramas on
A
this
Legend of-
list. Say it.
Legend of Bagger Vance is a drama, right?
That one was incredible. So that one was so good, and it was one of the last like good Will Smith movies that I can remember. What do you think of the basketball games? Basketball
movies. Okay, so I would definitely put the one I said first, Hustle, as number one.
Okay.
So they it's funny. A lot of coaches will make their players watch Coach Carter before the start of the season.
Okay.
So it's just tied to basketball culture.
Yeah.
In a way
That
that's
was
still
Samuel L. Jackson, right?
yeah.
But he doesn't say a lot of F words in that movie.
But there's my favorite poem in there by Marianne Williamson. He keeps asking this kid Tito Cruz like what he's afraid of, and he like I don't know. He recites the poem at the very pivotal part of the movie. And it's just like, oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that movie again. I think I fell asleep the first time.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a typical, rough school teacher comes and shapes it all.
Oh, it's Dangerous Minds.
Stand by Me. It's fill in the blank. Yeah.
It's a beautiful coming of age.
Yeah. What's the one with Jennifer Garner? They wrote.
I don't know. You're in love with Jennifer Garner. You should have this memorized.
They wrote letters.
They wrote letters?
Yes.
To Jennifer Garner?
No, she's a teacher, and it's like the Holocaust or something.
It's not during the Holocaust.
No.
Like Diary of Anne Frank style.
No, what they're writing to.
Oh, Schindler's List.
Oh, that's. Wow. Yep.
Basketball movies. You're saying
Get the air
was
up
it?
there out of there. What are we talking about? Air up there.
these are the best basketball movies
Blue
according to
Chips.
ChatGPT.
I mean, Shaq's great because it's iconic, Shaq and Nick Nolte, but
And
it's a horrible film.
it's also not a basketball movie.
Yeah.
Basketball centric.
I do
Above
like,
the Rim, though. Above the
Yeah.
Rim was great.
I do like White Man Can't Jump. I do love He Got Game.
So I think, me personally,
Why,
you're the basketball
why do you
guy.
think that is? Why do you think Denzel's in a lot of these movies?
Because he's black. Is that what you wanted? That's what you wanted.
I mean, he's a really...
You want to rage bait me
I'm not trying to
into
rage bait
being
you.
racist.
No, I wasn't racist. It's just he's a good actor.
I mean, to be fair, though.
I mean,
How many... There's 76% of the NBA is black.
yeah, if it's not more, yeah. What do you... That's
Yeah.
like... Yep.
So that's great.
Yeah, there's
I
like
love
a
that.
running joke of like, what do you call a white guy in the middle of a bunch of black guys?
The ref?
Or coach.
Coach. Okay, Steve Kerr.
Yeah. Or Popovich.
Or Popovich, or literally any of them. They make a lot more money than the coach. So.
You should scratch all that out. I shouldn't have even run
No,
that.
we can't. We can't. You got to keep it in now.
Don't use it as a little clip.
That would be funny, though. I'm not. Or will I? So then Space Jam.
Did you watch the new one?
Yes, I did. And I hated it.
I hated it. Yeah. They both were bad.
To be fair, I don't like LeBron.
Okay.
However, that's not why I don't like it. I just think that they rehashed a movie that didn't
Yeah.
need to be rehashed.
I don't even care. I
Okay.
thought both movies weren't that great anyways, and Looney Tunes is irrelevant now, and so it's like back then it had a little bit more weight to it.
Well, that's true. But without that, you wouldn't have R. Kelly.
Oh my gosh. I believe I can fly. It's a great song.
It is a good song. Just don't think about the fact that he peed on girls.
Oh, dude, stop. Why do we always got to go here?
I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. I need you to pick one best sports movie of all time.
Dang, dude.
I'll tell you mine. It's Remember the Titans.
See, that's either going to be that or the Hustle movie for me.
Hustle's that good?
I really enjoyed it, but it's a basketball movie.
Okay.
Remember the Titans is also tied to segregation and things along those lines.
Yeah.
So I really liked Hustle a lot, but I would probably say Remember the Titans as an overall.
Would you say that you could watch Hustle over and over?
I've seen it maybe probably 4 or 5 times now.
Really?
Yeah.
So part of the reason why I like Remember the Titans so much is because of the racism thing and dealing with all of that, and overcoming adversity, and his daughter who is not understanding the dynamics between the old racist people and the non-racist people, and I love the whole thing.
No, there's a lot of layers to that movie that made it great.
Yeah.
And even, like what's his name getting paralyzed, and
Yeah.
and their friendship, and when he goes to his house and like hugs the mom, is all of it was great.
Bertier.
Yeah.
Bertier.
What was the black guy's name in the movie? Because he's been in some really good stuff here lately, as of late. I know, like he's the brother of like the recent Apollo movies or Creed movies.
Oh, really?
Like he's Creed's brother.
He was Michael B. Jordan's
brother in the movie, like the trainer, and yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
Yeah. That's a good flick too.
Boxing, we didn't include it on
Yeah, Rocky.
Rocky.
I mean, Rocky might be the greatest.
Okay.
Just because for what it was for its time.
Biggest underdog movie ever.
Yeah, and it was written by Sylvester Stallone. Written by Sylvester Stallone, directed by Sylvester Stallone. Like that's pretty amazing. You know, so that movie, great sports movie, is Warrior.
Which one's Warrior?
With Nick Nolte, Tom Hardy. He's a UFC fighter. Comes back from like, he was a Marine or something, but he runs. So that he's kind of a deserter, broken home. He's fighting in a competition to make some money. He's angry at the world, and he ends up fighting against his brother, who was like an underdog in the flick. Dude, if you haven't seen Warrior, like you should go, like Hustle and Warrior. Go watch
Warrior's from like the 80s?
No, it was like maybe like 2010.
Oh, really? This is relatively new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. It's a really good film, and there's like some like really dramatic moments in there that are just like gut wrenching. The Nick Nolte, he's like this deadbeat dad, but he's trying, and he's like 1,000 days sober, and he's trying to get his boys to be like, listen, like I'm 1,000 days, like, and there's a scene where he flies off the handle, and Tom Hardy, like, who doesn't like his dad, but like grabs him and like puts him to the bed, and he, while he's just drunk on the bed, just like,
just
dude, it's just,
walking him through it.
It's a great film. It's a really good movie.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't touch on wrestling either, because there's the movie The Wrestler. There's the one with Christian Bale. I forget what that one's called.
What's the recent one too, right?
Smashing Machine.
No, but the one Zac Efron, I'm pretty sure, is in it. No.
Oh yeah, the one about the Von Erich family.
Yeah, the Texas family.
Oh man,
haven't seen it.
I met him when I was a kid. The Texas Tornado. I was in love with him. I was big into wrestling. And
who's your favorite wrestler?
The Texas Tornado. No, it used to be Texas Tornado.
I love the Ultimate Warrior.
Shut up! I was gonna say that.
No, you weren't.
I was when I was a kid. The Ultimate Warrior was like the best.
Yeah.
He was like flamboyant, flagrant. Like he just went crazy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, Triple H for a very, very long time. But I like the heel. I like the bad guy.
Yeah.
And,
Triple H.
I mean, you can't do much better than marrying
the
guy's daughter who owns the damn business. And now he owns it.
Yeah. Jake the Snake.
Yeah, if we're going old school,
like
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh my gosh, you're taking me back.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. They didn't ever have any good like pro wrestling.
And then
movies.
like the WCW came in, and you had Sting.
Sting was great. You had Degeneration X, which was fantastic.
Oh,
that was kind of the crossover period.
Yeah.
Bret the Hitman
Hart, yep. And then Shawn Michaels.
Such a good time.
He's a San Antonio guy.
Shawn Michaels is
from he's always at Spurs games. Well, I don't know if he's still alive. I'm assuming he's alive. But yeah, in high school, like any game that we would go to see the Spurs play, he's always there. I would say Remember the Titans, and then Hustle probably for me.
All right, you heard it here first. Remember the Titans, number one.
Hustle.
And then Hustle.
And now, your Market Minute.
The National Association of Realtors reported a 0.8% decrease in pending home sales in January nationally, with year-over-year sales down slightly and mixed regional performance across the U.S. The average U.S. 30-year fixed mortgage rate dipped to 6.01%, the lowest in more than 3 years, potentially easing some affordability pressures for buyers. A new subdivision in Sweetgrass Village near Crosby, East Houston, has launched, offering mid-$200,000 starting prices with amenities like trails, pickleball courts, and a pool, a notable addition to affordable housing. This has been your Market Minute.
Real estate adjacent into sports. Sporting is the biggest, I don't think Hollywood is anymore, moneymaker in entertainment.
Actually, I think it's pornography.
Okay, well,
Which is sad.
when you
really
mix them
sad.
together, I guess, then
It's
it's the...
awful.
All right, we'll
It's
take
sad.
porn out of
Yes.
it. Okay. That illicit material.
God.
Let's go into something less illicit, I guess.
You're the one that just bringing up factual information. So
Owner.
Yeah.
Okay. So, owning a sports team, right, is a dream of many billionaires, many millionaires. It's also very, 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 very lucrative, right? So people know owners of sports teams as their own independent person, right? So Tillman Fertitta, your Rockets owner.
Golden Nugget guy, all the Landry's restaurants.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think you would know who he was if he wasn't owner of the Rockets. I don't think the common person would know who he was if he wasn't the owner of the Rockets.
Unless he's like a big tech CEO like Steve Ballmer or like, one
Yeah,
of these,
but
one
you
of these
had,
guys.
but Dallas Mavs had
Mark Cuban. I know who Mark Cuban was.
right. So Mark Cuban, though, for most people, if it wasn't for Shark Tank or the Mavs, would be like, okay, well, I don't know who that tech billionaire is, right? Same thing with Jerry Jones.
Or the Bus family,
You actually got me on that.
the Lakers.
Oh, yeah. So there's, what I'm trying to say, though, is lots of money flowing in and out of sporting events. Specifically, though, I want to talk about sports stadiums.
Okay.
Sports stadiums are big money.
They are.
Huge. So the biggest one I remember when they were building it and they go, oh my gosh, this is going to be incredible, is the AT&T Center in Dallas.
Yeah, that was wild. We know someone very close to our family who was Arthur Blank's right-hand man. He's the owner of the Falcons. And so for them to build their Atlanta stadium, there was all these things that had to go on within the city, and how funds are going to be used to turn like a Skid Row part of Atlanta and make it more up and coming and things along those lines. It was a huge ordeal. And this person that we know that we love, was part of that process. So it was really interesting to just to hear and see.
Just 1,000-page contracts.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
It's wild.
Because the city's got to get their hand in it.
Yep.
The state's got to get their hand in it, right? There's going to be permits out the butt for all of it. And you're making deals in order to purchase this land to be used for this particular purpose. So we have to gentrify this other part or take Skid Row part out over here, right? Which has nothing to do with the actual stadium.
Yeah.
And it may not even be adjacent to the stadium.
Right.
It might be miles away.
Right.
Right? So AT&T Stadium cost at the time, I'm going off of memory, was $1 billion.
Oh my gosh.
And it was the most expensive at the time, right? When they put that 80-yard screen in, though, that Jumbotron that was 80 yards was crazy. Nothing had been done like it before, right? Then all of a sudden everybody's redoing their stadiums.
Yeah.
That's the way I remember it. So if everybody's redoing their stadiums, I've got a very short list here of the most expensive stadiums.
Tell me.
SoFi Stadium
Okay.
in Inglewood is the number one. The second one on here is the Giants and Jets. It's MetLife. And then the third one is Raiders, Las Vegas.
Most expensive, because I'm so curious to see the Clippers' new arena, which is this massive thing. I'm so curious to see what that cost in relationship.
SoFi Stadium is, I thought this was a misprint, but they say it's $5.5 billion, which is crazy.
That's wild.
But everybody's seen SoFi,
Yeah.
right? It is gorgeous. It's like all glass. It's a beautiful stadium. The outside of it is amazing. It's a 300-acre Hollywood Park mixed-use development, though.
Okay.
So 300 acres. There's tons of other things that are incorporated into these that a lot of people don't think about. So while they're raising taxes or raising their own money on the side from investors, then a lot of that is going to like retail space and office space and hotels and all of this, right? Vegas is a prime example of that, right? So they're the hotel capital of the U.S., I would imagine, right? However, when you put in a $5.5 billion investment into the city, you're expecting something back, right? Would you agree with that?
I agree, 100-fold.
Right? So the city's going to want their money back, and I think that they treat these stadiums a lot like they treat toll roads.
Oh, yeah.
We're only going to put it in until we get our money back, and then we'll make it free again. That shit never happens.
Yeah. Well, that's the updates on the roads, and yeah.
Yeah, we got to pay for the upkeep.
Yeah.
You lying bastards.
You lint liquor.
That's crazy, but $5.5 billion for a stadium.
So what's the number 5 on the list?
I only have 3 on this list. I only put 3. So Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, that's the 3rd highest.
What is that?
1.9 billion.
Oh, see, Intuit was higher. Intuit was $2 billion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Intuit, which was the Falcon Stadium?
No, this is a basketball arena. This is where the Los Angeles Clippers play.
Oh,
and it opened last year, but it is wild.
$2 billion for the Clippers.
Yes.
When was the last time the Clippers won anything?
They haven't.
Ever.
They got close.
And they spent $2 billion on the Clippers?
$2 billion. And Steve Ballmer, I think it was privately funded, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer.
Yep.
Yeah. And he owns the Clippers?
Yeah.
That is an insane amount of money to spend on a basketball arena.
Mm-hmm.
We have here the Toyota Center. I guarantee you nowhere near that amount of money.
No. I don't know what it cost, but yeah, nowhere near.
Well, when it depreciates, it was cheap enough for Lakewood Church to buy the old one.
Yeah.
So my guess is it had depreciated down to maybe 50 to 100 mil.
Oh, I think it'd be more than that. Toyota Center's pretty big.
I mean, I'd have to look it up, but they do have that underground parking structure too. That was nice.
They have concerts and I mean, yeah, we've seen some pretty big shows out there.
But it wasn't $2 billion, so
no,
we don't. I mean, I don't have the answer for that, but
it's wild. But a lot of money goes into these arenas and these parks.
A ton of them.
Yes,
right? So,
and depending where they are, it seems like things flourish around them. You know, it starts being a hub for future growth in real estate and development.
Yeah. So, key point. In Houston, they purchased some 90 acres. TORO is what they're calling it. The TORO District.
Near Cypress?
Yeah,
Bridgeland. Okay,
Bridgeland.
yeah.
So west side of Houston on 8, near 8. I don't know if it's going to be west of 8 or east of 8, but they already have an 83-acre mixed use site that they're going to utilize. Now, they're initially putting in a practice field. They're still going to play at NRG, which is downtown, near the zoo, for those of you who know. Here's the deal. It's only 83 acres. SoFi's on 300. What I'd love to see is the Texans move out to the west.
Yeah. Man, it's just that area, like, that is just so iconic. With Astroworld, the Astrodome,
which isn't open.
NRG.
Which isn't open.
I know, but NRG, the rodeo, you know, it's like that area is known for the Texans and the rodeo.
I agree.
You know,
but do you think it's a good area?
It's off of 610, so I mean, it's easy to get to from anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's home to the zoo is like half a mile away.
Museum District, the medical center.
It's very close to those. Ben Taub is right there.
Yeah.
So when you get shot, they'll take care of you.
Yeah.
#1 trauma center in the United States. But I would love to see them move out, though.
I could see it. I mean, yeah.
Everybody's building new stadiums anyway. NRG is relatively old. It's going to cost like just as much to build a new stadium as it is to redo NRG, right?
My thing is though, is like, so do you think there's something to be said though about when the stadium is in the city, in the actual city limits of Houston?
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Like, I get that. Every game that I typically would go to, the stadium is inside the city, right? Which feels good. You get that liveliness, I guess. Twins play in the city. The Timberwolves play in the city. I'm taking places where I've lived. St. Louis, the Rams, when they were in St. Louis, they played in the city. The Cardinals. Really, everyone that I've been to, it's inside the city.
I mean, look at the Cowboys thing. It's kind of...
Cowboys were outside of Dallas when they originally got put in Irving. It's right in between Fort Worth and Dallas.
Boo the Cowboys.
Ooh, hey. My son loves them. And I'm a big CeeDee Lamb fan, so.
Yeah.
Putting the TORO District there is going to be a 22-acre headquarter for Texans with a training complex. Then there will be retail and entertainment and hotels and office space and medical. The cost is actually relatively inexpensive because it's just a training facility. They're estimating a $34 billion economic impact in the area.
Okay.
And 17,000 jobs.
From where?
So the headquarters, probably not a lot, but the retail, the restaurants, the entertainment venue, I don't know what that's going to look like. The hotel and the office space. My guess is the office space and the medical is going to be the biggest piece.
That's exciting. Yeah.
I think it'll have another, like we talked about when we were talking about Apple and Tesla. It's a big injection into the west side.
I also feel like too, anytime that you can take something that's iconically Houston, and you have traces of it in different subdivision, different suburbs, like for example, we have like the minor league baseball team here in Sugar Land, the Space City Cowboys, but that feels very similar to like the Astros, and just it lends itself well to Houston. So to have like the TORO District, in Cypress or wherever this is going to be, it just I love that. I love when you see like iconic Houston elements touch the fringes. I think it's a great
grow.
Yeah.
Right? They're growing out. Mm-hmm. So that goes against what you said, though.
This is a practice facility.
Yeah, but the Space Cowboys aren't.
They aren't. But yeah, again,
well,
it's
I guess
not the Astros.
Practice for the Astros.
I don't think the Astros should go out to the Woodlands.
Yeah.
I think the Astros need to be at. I'm always going to say Minute Maid, but they need to be.
It's Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Screw Dyken.
Yeah, they need to open the roof up. I want to see the skyline, and I want to.
Okay, I can be on board with that. Maybe they shouldn't build a whole new facility outside of the city and keep everything kind of hub central. I
think moving it fine, but try to stay within the loop, within 610, or if you're going to go out within Beltway 8. But if you're touching on those borders, I feel like then at some point then it becomes more.
Which they already are touching on the 610 border, because the Rockets play dead center in the heart of Houston,
like the Astros do.
Yeah. So I guess the question is, I would want necessarily a stadium out here, and I think it's really selfish of me
to have it just closer.
Yeah, I hate driving to NRG.
I don't know. I feel like the NRG drive is easy because it's 90. You just get on 90 from Sugar Land, and it's just like it's right there. It dumps you right into it.
But that's what I hate about it. Half of it feels like highway, and then the other half feels like it's a street, like a two-lane street.
Yeah.
I hate it. It like splits at one point. That part sucks. Why is it splitting? Why do I have to go to the right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually like the placement of where NRG is proper. But again, if they're able to do something just this crazy complex park stadium, I mean, why not? Then what happens in that part of town? Does that become more,
Oh, I think if you move them out, NRG dies.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
What does that end up becoming? What that space? What do you do with that land? What do you do with that,
They do nothing. They didn't do anything with the Astrodome.
They host events regularly and tournaments at the convention center part of that complex. I Like, I mean, regularly stuff is going on there.
Yeah, but that's in the smaller, like, adjacent building.
Yeah.
It's because the Astrodome is a hazard.
Yeah.
And I get that you're everyone's sitting here, lifers from Houston are going, oh my gosh, we got to keep the Astrodome alive, save the Astrodome. This isn't freaking Back to the Future.
Oh no,
we have to save the clock tower.
Knock it down. I'm just saying, it's like, what is that space? Does it become even more? What happens to that area? Is it more residential? Is it more medical? Is it more, like what happens in that?
That's a good question. I think you could do a whole bunch of stuff. Get rid of the Astro World. Like, that's just an empty lot now anyway. Like, what's going on? The rodeo, it could be great out west. And you know what? It'd be a lot easier to get to.
I don't know. I actually feel like it's really convenient to get in the parking lot coming from Sugar Land down 90.
You're also not hauling 7 horses and 35 cows.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of the working man.
Oh, the working man? You hear all about the working man?
You're going in there flaunting all of your cash and going and parking is great.
See, that's the thing. I think where we are, there's so much parking in Houston in general. Like, if you go to another stadium, like elsewhere, just finding parking is ridiculously hard. I actually talked to several people that work in the NFL, and they came here for the Super Bowl for Atlanta against the Patriots. And they were all just blown away, just like, man, you can just park anywhere, like trying to park, in Boston or whatever, Georgia, like it's harder.
There is no parking there. Yeah. No, I get that. So we're blessed with land, and that's what we take advantage of. Let me put this into perspective. When I went to the Cardinals game this last summer in St. Louis, they built the new stadium, 10, 15 years ago. However, in the last 5 years, outside of the stadium, they started building this beautiful, like, commercial space, okay? And I mean fun, atmosphere, gorgeous. If you've ever been to Boston and outside Fenway, okay, it is a party. There is buildings across the street that have restaurants and bars and blah, 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 and everyone's spilling out into the thing. They recreated, essentially, this in St. Louis, and it's called Ballpark Village.
Okay.
So it's just ballpark stuff. It's still owned by the Cardinals for the most part. People rent these things out and put their restaurant in, right? So knowing that, you're like, it's not exactly like Boston. However, in St. Louis, they tried to recreate this, and I think they did a pretty damn good job. What we don't have in Houston, really in most other cities and most other stadiums that I've been to, have anything remotely close to that. That's what makes Boston special, and it's what St. Louis is trying to create.
Yeah, Houston is not Boston. Boston's walkable. Some of these cities are very walkable, and Houston is not that.
I agree, but I also think that you can create utilizing these things, right?
Your like hotel spaces, the public transportation and all that stuff. Like we're not the greatest at it.
I agree. But what I'm saying is you can create the atmosphere and make it an all-day event rather than go park, go to the game, leave, get stuck in traffic.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why people tailgate.
Okay, and that's fine too. I love tailgating, but nobody does tailgating like Philly does tailgating.
I don't know. I feel like Houston's tailgate scene's pretty...
You think it's pretty solid?
Pretty strong. I feel like it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to.
I feel like there's a missed opportunity that we have, right? A Houston baseball game, they don't have any of that.
If you're at Minute Maid during the day, you can go to Discovery Green.
Yeah,
that's about it.
So I can sit on a patch of grass.
Yeah, I think Discovery is pretty. If we had nightlife in our downtown area on the regular, I think that would also be. We don't. It's a very much an 8 to 5. 8 to 6. Everyone is rushing out.
I'm saying we can create this.
Yeah.
In Bridgeland.
Huh?
All we need is an extra 200 acres and an extra $4 billion.
Let's do it.
We can do it.
Sell a Galveston home.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. Don't forget, hit subscribe like we told you in the beginning.
Hit subscribe, and we're going to be giving you all more information about TORO Land or whatever. What is this place called?
Yeah, it's called TORO District.
The TORO District. As we get more information, we'll be dropping some of that info for you guys. I actually think it's gonna be great.
So again, subscribe, like, share, tell all your friends about this, and then tell us somewhere. Go on the socials, go to countrymancan.com, go to spacecityteam.com for my boy Jimmy over here. Let us know how we can help you buy, sell, lease, commercial. Help us, help you, Toro.
Help us, help me, help you.
Help me, help you.